me... Okay, that's working. Sweet. Let me go to this. Is there like a chat pop out I can get? Chat settings. Pop out chat. There we go. And I can just do that. And then do that. And then look at that. Perfect. I can just do that. Isn't that nice? Girl by Tenko is not more interesting than Himiko. Y'all just don't bother to understand Peak. Okay. I can't argue with someone that's just not willing to understand an argument, but alright. Anyway. Hi guys, hello. Before we get into this, I want to do something really quick. Let me get my Danganronpa. I need to get Distrust playing. Because I want to go through something with you guys. Alright. We're going to go through my theories, alright? Because before we get into this, I really want to go through my guess on this trial. How shit's going to play out. How everything's going to play out. I also have to pull it up in another tab because I don't have it pulled up yet. So, I'm not going to lie. This trial's been on my mind a lot today. I've been really thinking about this because I really want to know where we're going from here. I'm just very, very interested to see where this goes. Alright, let me pull this up. Alright, so we've got 3 episodes left. We're finishing this tonight. 100%. So, before we start, I'm going to get into my theories, because I have a few theories. I also want to pull up the, where is it at? Hold on. I gotta find my... Alright. So, let's go into everything really quick. I'm gonna... Dog, I can't watch this. Yeah, you can. This isn't actual Danganronpa. This is a fan game. Alright, so. What am I trying to find? Alright, so. I mean, you might not understand what's going on, but you can still watch it. Alright. So, first things first. Me watch then? Alright, sweet. So, let's pull up our Danganronpa The Spare Time cast. I need like an image that has like all of them. Sorry, for those of you who are watching on YouTube after this is already uploaded, I'm going to drag this out a little bit. But this is theory time, alright? So, here is our full cast of characters right here. We've got... Actually, I'm going to have to hide my face cam for a little bit here. Let's put this right here. Alright, so let me hide face cam. So, as you can see, we've got our 16 people here. Oh wait, actually wait, you can't see yet, because I haven't switched the tab. Or actually no, yeah you can see it. Okay, so, here's our 16 people, and we're gonna go through each of them, and I also have this right here. This is everyone's motives, and who we picked for them. So, let's go through who it can be, who it can't be, and why. So, obviously this is our victim right here, the bowler, Array, which I apparently have been pronouncing her name wrong this whole time. I'm gonna turn this volume down. Sorry, there's a lot of shit going on, alright? There we go. Alright, sorry. So, here's our 16 people. Let's go through who it can be, who it can't be. So, let's get rid of the people who we know for a fact it can't be off the bat. I want to put my face cam back on because you guys get to see enough time. So, for one, it's not going to be the main character, Teruko. It can't be Teruko. Why? Because Trial 2, we had the opportunity for that to happen in the first trial. Why they would do it in the second trial wouldn't make sense. Number 2, who it also can't be, either Nico or Ace. It can't be either of them. Why? They already went for an attempted murder thing. Nico's not going to try and do it again. And also, the only reason why he went for Ace is because Ace just kept provoking him and him alone. He doesn't need to kill. Or sorry. They don't need to kill. Sorry, that's my fault. I apologize. Because we just figured that out. So, they don't need the kill. Ace wouldn't have to go for someone else. That wouldn't make sense. And also, Ace was also just incapacitated. He can't really go for anyone. So, those two have solid alibis, I would say. Story-wise, plot-wise, whatever you want to call it. Next, who also can't attack? Or who else can it not be? Wit, I don't believe would go for it. I highly don't believe Wit would go for it. I can't say for 100% fact that all three of these people are safe. The ones that witnessed the body, I can't say they're safe. Also, I mean, for obvious reasons, we can get rid of Min and Xander because they're fucking dead. So, they don't count. Wit, Eden, and Taruko. So obviously we already talked about Taruko. Eden, as much as I want to say Eden has an alibi, I also can't 100% say she does. Main reason being the fact that I have a theory that someone else was involved in this murder, like chapter 2 of the original Danganronpa, where Mondo was the killer and then fucking Byakuya went in and fucked with the body. So, we'll talk about them in a second, but just know these two aren't 100% off the bat. If anything, I think Wit is more so off the bat than she is, but we'll get to it. Next two people that I think are safe, Jay and Arturo. They're safe for the main reason being that they literally can't go without each other, or at least Arturo can't go without being near Jay, because he's been fucking obsessing over her. There's literally not been a waking moment where Jay, like, Arturo would literally be saying, Jay killed someone! Jay killed someone! Like, there's no way he would not, like, just say that. Which, by the way, I think one of these two, if not both, are dying next chapter. 100%. So who else do we have left? We've got Veronica. We've got Rose. We've got Who. And then we have these two and David. David's safe. And here's why. David, in a plot relevance way, is going to be our Nagito / Kokichi / Byakuya of this game. He's not dying in chapter 2. This guy is here for the long haul, to be a fucking asshole, to fuck with the trials, to make our lives hell. That's what his role is. I can almost guarantee that. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anyone in YouTube chat. I think it's Levi personally. He's had way too much focus. That's me too. Me too. Okay. Sorry I haven't really had this open. Sorry, I'm trying to like multitask between all these chats here. Okay. So, to go on with the next people. Charles, I think Charles is also safe. Charles, I believe, is going to be this game's version of like Kaito, Chiaki, whatever you want to consider him. That's Charles's role. That's who he is. I don't think he's dying this chapter. And also, he quite literally probably can't. So let's go over these two. Why I do think there is a chance Eden could maybe do it. And that's because of the whole thing where she made her upset. Realistically, is Eden killing? I doubt it, but if there's a motive, there's your motive right there. Wit, I think Wit is in the clear, to be honest with you. So honestly, that leaves us with 3 people who I think it's going to be. Rose, who is probably the least of them, because quite frankly, I don't really think Rose has anything going for her where it could be her. Especially after that last like little bit where we talked to her and she showed us the shit in the trash can. I don't see why she would do that. I mean, for Min it made sense. For Rose, it doesn't really make sense why she would do that. So I think Rose is in the clear. So it leaves us between 2 people. Who and Levi. And me personally, I'm leaning more towards Levi, because Levi is the character we've been getting so much shit about since the beginning of this chapter, where we learned about his whole fucking thing where he's like, oh yeah, I have something with my family and I don't want to talk about it, blah blah blah. And then conveniently, whoa guys, what's this? We've got a motive where it talks about secrets. And I think it's honestly probably leaning towards Levi. But for some reason, and I haven't watched anything, I would just want to say it before I say this next part. A lot of people think it's Who. I've heard a lot of people say they think it's going to be Who. Personally, I'm not in that camp. I think Levi is more so built up for it. But Who, I could also maybe potentially seeing, and maybe she's the murderer. Going back to this image, though. So, you're a murderer, you hold no remorse. I think Arturo still fits this. I don't really think any of these I need to, like... I don't really feel like I want to change any of these. So the ones we know for 100%. Charles is this one. Rebecca Root, hi, how are you? Next, if it's Who, it follows the pattern of everyone next to Jay in the trial circle dying. That'd be kind of fucked up. So we know this one's Charles. We know that this one is Jay. We know this one's Ari. And we know this one's Nico. All the other ones, we don't know. 100%. At least as of where I'm at. We don't know them. I think this one's Arturo, because to be quite frank, I think Arturo would murder ugly people and hold no remorse because he only likes beautiful people. That's why I have him under that. David, I think this is 100% David. I can, like, almost guarantee this is going to be David, because to be honest, he's already been super fucking manipulative. I feel like he manipulated fucking Syndrome down here. I'm like 90% sure this is going to be David. Your body is falling apart, but you still refuse to eat. I honestly don't know if any of these people... I've been trying to keep track of, like, who's been in, like, the kitchen and who's been eating and whatnot. Veronica, I think, has been in the kitchen, like... I don't know. She's the only one where I'm like, I don't know if I've seen her eat. Or, like, heard her say something about eating. I know she's been in the kitchen, but, like, I don't know. I honestly think it is Arturo, to be honest. Well, the only thing about this being Arturo is he's been way too obsessed with Jade for, like, him to step away. I think, to me, Arturo gives off heavy fucking Correcchio vibes. I think he's a Chapter 3, either victim or killer. That's where I'm getting off of him. Both of these two, Jay and Arturo, I feel like aren't making it past Trial 3. The other person I can maybe also not seeing making it past Trial 3 is Veronica or Ace. These are our... the you refuse to eat doesn't tie into the current interactions you've seen. Not saying you're right or wrong, though. That's fair. No, I'm just trying to make theories here, to be honest. Ace, you always treated the competition with ruthlessness, but poisoning them in the wind was a bit too far, wasn't it? I can see Ace doing this. I can see Ace wanting to always... He's always ruthless, and then wanting to... He might have to kill Jay in Chapter 3. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Or, like, both of them are gonna die. If Arthur was the Chapter 3 killer, I would be disappointed because it'd be too obvious. That's fair. I could also see Rose being a culprit as well. Like, yeah, if I had to pick from the lineup of who I could see being the killer in Chapter 3, Veronica, I could see, Arturo, or I could see Rose. I could see one of those three being the killer. And the victim, probably Ace. I feel like, as much as I like Ace, and he had that whole thing where he already almost died, I see, like, I think he might die in Chapter 3, to be honest. That's what I'm saying, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, like, Ace, Jay, and Arturo dying together, because here's the thing. There's no way, unless there's something that repulses Arturo from her, there's no way he's not going to be getting separated from her the rest of this game, or the rest of the series, whatever you want to consider it. Something's going to happen between these two. One of these two characters are dying in the next chapter, 100%, because that gag can't be going the whole rest of the game. Or the series, whatever you're going to call it. If Rose were a culprit, I do think it would be an accident or she was tricked. Okay, the other thing that I think about, too, with this next trial, is I think I could also see David killing someone, and then someone else kills, and then... How do you say it? I can see David killing someone, and then someone else kills, and then he gets off scot-free. Because I've been wanting to see a fan game or someone do that, because they mentioned that in, like, Korekio's trial, but they never went through with it. So I could also see that happening as well. That's my theories. But yeah, so to summarize, this chapter, killer's either going to be who? Levi, maybe Rose, I doubt it, but I think it's between these two right here, to be honest with you guys. That aside, I'm going to stop yapping. Actually, let me keep that one tab up. I'm going to keep the picture up because I want to have that. And, let me turn the music off. Thank you guys for joining me in theory time. I appreciate it. And we're going to get into this trial like I've been waiting to all day. I'm so fucking hyped. I'm genuinely so hyped. But what sucks is there's no content after this. I mean, no content. We gotta wait for however long. I don't know how long it's been, but I think it said 1 year. So we might be waiting a minute. Let me pull this up. Sorry, let me just make sure everything's all set. Alright, let's do this shit. I'm very excited for this. After yesterday, I'm loving this series. I really am. I went into this series thinking I wasn't going to care for it too much and thinking it was going to be a lot too much, like, what's the word? That it was going to be not, like, super predictable or... No, I like it. I really like it a lot. Or, sorry, I mean, I thought it was going to be super predictable, like, altogether and not written the best, but this is really written super well. I got to give them credit a lot. Sorry, I'm yapping too much. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. And, oh, one other thing I will add before I start this, sorry, I know, is since there's not going to be any more content for a little bit of this series, I know someone said it in one of the previous streams, but there's, like, free time events or something. We will go through those at some point, trust. That's probably what the next thing we'll do is with this series, because I think I missed those. Alright. Hope you're ready for a super exciting class trial. Normally the saying is show stopping, right? But in this trial, the show's only getting started. How thrilling. And how witty of me to think of that.
During this class trial, you must discuss the evidence amongst yourselves and reach a conclusion of who the blackened killer is. If you vote for the correct blackened, then only they will be punished. But if you vote for the wrong person, then everyone besides the blackened will be punished. And that person alone will be allowed to leave the show.
I'm sorry.
How troubling.
I can't believe we have to do this again. How horrible that yet another one of us died so soon. That's the way to say it. Seeing it one of us, that once again the murderer is one of us. How bothersome. Why? Why did this happen? What did she do to deserve this? No one deserves death. And yet, here we are.
Don't waste my time.
Quit whining, all of you. If you want to survive past this class trial, then get serious and start discussing. Yo, finally we get Charles in here. Charles is actually talking this case. Let's go. Because last time, bro was not saying anything. Because he was, like, traumatized. Do me a favor and go over the basic details of the case so that I can get caught up.
Get off your high horse.
For someone who's asking for a favor in a roundabout way, you sure are being awfully rude.
It seems that
a Ray's body was found in the playground not long after the morning announcement today, in the midst of Mono TV's motive reveal. Cause of death seems to be a broken neck. It appears that she hung herself. The time of death is unknown. Okay, so before we get into this, sorry, I know I keep pausing it. My thoughts are this. This is my theory of how she died. So, I don't know how, but she got lured into this. She got lured over there, and maybe they found that thing that like got used on Ace, the anesthetic or whatever that put Ace to sleep. And that's the first thing, right? So next thing that happens is she gets the rope tied to her, and she's got her hands tied behind her back or whatever, And essentially, they made some kind of fucking Rube Goldberg machine with that little carousel thing. And they used that as like a lever to lure her up all the way to the top of the playground. I don't know how they did that. I don't really know how the fuck they got the rope up there, to be honest with you. That's the part that I'm kind of lost on. They did that, and they used that to make her break her neck somehow. I'm not 100% certain how, but that's the way I think that the fucking carousel and the like light up there like involved. That's the first part. The next part is they use that and they just fucking, I don't know, they drop her body and she falls down, right? Which I guess that maybe might not work because she didn't really have any other broken parts. But anyway, all right, so that's how she dies originally. Then you have David. David comes in on the scene because let's not forget, he went down to the relaxation room last night. Why do you think they felt the need to use such a convoluted method to kill her? To be honest, I don't know. I'm just trying to spitball ideas here on how the hell she would have gotten killed by this shit. Because I don't understand it at all. How, like, the light up there is fucked up. But also, that, like, roundabout thing is. Because I don't know. That's the way I'm trying to, like, put it together. But anyway, so, she gets murdered by someone. Then that's when David comes in and pulls a Byakuya. He changes the crime scene, hangs her from the thing. Like, the swing set. And I don't know, he was over in the relaxation room. He's got those water jugs that he got probably from the cooler over in the gym. He puts fish in, just sprays them around over in the playground area to kind of frame Nico, and that's where everything remained. That's my guess. That is pretty much my theory. I don't have all the dots connected, but I have like some of the pieces. Excuse me. I have some of the pieces. What did he say? So then the way Who may survive is she might keep everyone together, so the less time people want to commit a murder, because they are distracted due to Who giving people activities, maybe. It could be the case. I'm not too sure. I don't know who the murderer is going to be. I think, my guess is still Levi, but it could be Who as well. The last time anyone saw her was last lunch, and the murder surely must have happened before the motive announcement because everyone except her was present then and she couldn't have killed her. The murder must have occurred sometime between noon to 8 a.m. of the next day. So, where do we begin this time? Maybe start by figuring out the murder weapon?
It's obvious.
Murder weapon was the rope, obviously. In the last try, we spent a good amount of time thinking the murder weapon was a knife when it really wasn't. Perhaps we shouldn't be so quick to assume the murder weapon,
Seriously?
Then what do you think it is? Do you think the killer used the rope as a wire to electrocute her to death or something? Isn't it obvious that what we should talk about first? No? Our motives. Those are the biggest clue we have. By knowing what the motives are, we may be able to identify a killer. So then, everyone spill.
Jeez.
Huh? You mean share the secrets we received? But that's not very nice. Yes, and the killer isn't very nice for coming out and admitting their crime right now. True. Do you even care if you're exposing a secret that isn't yours? We were given motives to commit murder. The importance of a human life is greater than some measly secret. True. Honestly, it's Ruka's cooking. That's why we should all reveal whose secret we received.
Oh, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any dumb comments, keep them to yourself.
True. Everyone's account. I'll go first. I received Rose's secret. Next. Array. Sorry, I'm keeping this one to myself. A little mystery makes this trial more exciting, don't you think? Man, you are a little asshole, Veronica. Bruh, come on. Gotta make it more interesting. She said, fuck who killed a Ray. I don't care. I'm making this interesting. Say David. Say David. I know you want to say David. Nah. Nah, I troll. I suppose giving Taruko more motive I had an unset. The motive I had was unnecessary. I received Eden's motive. Oh! So that was Eden's motive. Wait, who did I... Okay, so which one did I give Eden? You're quite the hopeless child. I literally had that. I was between those two. I knew it. Okay, so I was like half... I was 50-50 right. Okay, alright. I was 50-50 right. Okay, cool. That's alright. She can be a girl kisser. Your body's falling apart, but you still refuse to eat. Okay, he's just not answering. You already know I have Nico's. Whatever. I'm really sorry, but I threw mine away without even looking at it. Wait. That's the one that was thrown out. That's the one that was in the thing. This is the one that I said was probably, what's her name's? Whose? I thought since it was a murder motive, the best thing to do would be to not look at it. Alright, fair enough, I guess. Come on, David. No, he's not gonna say it. I know for a fact he's not gonna say it. I'm sorry, but do you mind if I go last? He's just not gonna say it. I know for a fact. If you didn't already know this one, then you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, he had J's. That's... Yeah, we knew that. Who did you have? You only took on your talent to distract yourself from the incessant harm to... I'm terribly sorry. I know this is selfish of me, but I cannot share my... Oh my god, you people are fucking stupid. Why are you holding it in? Yeah, wait, I just realized which one is mine. It's the one Rose has. Wait, which one is the one Rose has? Your mother is dead. You always admit that truth. Oh, okay. Wait, who did... Okay, so that's not whose. You're a murderer. You hold no remorse. Yeah, fair enough. Your older brother died, but you don't remember him at all. This is Charles. Hey, keep up the good work. I love your videos already. I made a OC cast and they are less stupid than them in my Danganronpa fan game. Oh, cool. Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, alright, don't worry. Take your time. Take your time. We'll get to it eventually. But yeah, this is Charles. We already know this one. Yeah. Go ahead, you can take your time too, buddy. Yeah, go ahead, Syndrome. Take your time, buddy. And you can too. You can as well, Min. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Brother, what is the point of this? Don't think I forgot about you, David. Confess. Xander. Oh shit, it was Xander! What?! The killing game is all your fault? Whoa, okay, alright. I did not expect that one. That one threw me for a loop. I guess that kind of makes sense. Because there's that... It's probably his sister. The one that we keep seeing. I think it's Taruko's. Oh, that's true. He could have lied. Fucker. I fell for it. I took the bait. He put the cheese on the trap and I ate it, dude. What a fucking gullible moron I am, dude. That's crazy. Excusing the dead, there are quite a few of you who think that hiding as someone else's secret is more important than your life. I don't see why he would lie, though. Well, I think he's a manipulator, so I mean, I could see him lying. But also, at the same time, I half believe him, too, because we keep seeing that girl with the red hair. or we saw her at the beginning of, it was either last trial or the beginning of the game. I don't remember when it was, but we saw some girl with red hair that kind of looked like him. So I like half believe him, and I also half don't believe him. My Akasaki is her name. When did we get her name? I'm trying to think. Excusing the dead, there are quite a few of you who think that hiding someone else's secret is more important than your life. Yeah, what is that about? Come on, bruh. What good reason do you have to hide a secret that isn't even yours?
This is so much fun.
Keeps things interesting.
What's wrong with
Are you serious? Because it keeps things interesting, you're gonna watch and laugh as we all get killed, you fucking maniac. In the Tumblr, her page is hidden? Oh, okay. It's not every day that we get to solve a murder. Shouldn't you savor these class trials, these few class trials we have? It'd be a massive shame if it went by too quickly and without any intrigue. She's, okay. I said before that I think she's the mastermind, but I think she's just a red herring, to be honest with you. No pun intended. Which actually, that is probably the joke. She has red hair and she's a red herring. At most, you'll experience only 5 more of these class trials, and certainly much less if you die earlier. And the more trials that happen, the less people there will be. What of you to assume you're making it to the end, Veronica? This is the last time we'll have to solve a murder of this many people. I want to make sure I'm not disappointed. Veronica, that kind of reasoning is completely unacceptable.
Just die.
Is that really how you think of this? It's all fun to you? Our lives are at stake. Veronica's last name is a red flag in itself. What is her last name? Like, what does that mean? Because I could be wrong, but it looks like German. I could be like I said, I could be wrong, but it looks like a German last name, but I don't know what that means. Story's no good if there's no stakes involved. It must be bad for vegans. Enough! This secret sharing stuff is unwarranted, but if it's important, then it really shouldn't be shared without people's permission. Can't you solve the murder without them?
What the fuck?
Hang on, was one of those secrets about murder? As in, someone here was a murderer even before the killing game? That's seriously fucked up. Which one of you sickos is it? I'm just waiting for Arturo to be like, that was me! Guys, it was me! Come on, guys. You didn't expect this? Really?
It seems that...
Some of those secrets seem to be related to suicide, and Ares' method of death happens to be a common suicide method. That could be a simple coincidence, but it could also be meaningful. That's why I'd be more fun to expose everyone's secrets. Which person's secret was about suicide again? I'm starting to forget whose was whose. Right, it's a little difficult to remember 16 secrets.
It's okay.
No worries, I've been keeping track. Oh my god, your handwriting is... Honestly, Teruko being an orphan is enough to implicate her. She's the murderer. I guess I could see it. I could probably see it. Damn, her handwriting is like... No, actually, no. I was about to say my handwriting is like just as bad, but hers is definitely worse.
Oh, holy cow, is that really what your handwriting looks like? Oh, it's terrible and hilarious. How do you read this chicken scratch? Better question. How do you expect anyone else to be able to read this?
Okay.
Your
German
handwriting
of
looks
no
like you were
meaning.
trying to
Okay,
give an
gotcha.
autograph, but you thought every word was your name.
Listen,
Yo,
Your
okay.
handwriting looks like the resting heart rate of a person who took every drug at once. If you...
Your handwriting looks like you took a seismograph, put it in a car, and drove off a cliff.
Can I just...
Don't waste my time.
Stop wasting time, Bob. This is so difficult for you, Teruko, that I'll keep track of the motives myself. Even Archer, yeah, that's crazy. Your handwriting isn't much better, dude. It's cursive. Who even uses cursive these days? Are you an old lady? Excuse me?
Shut up!
I think the secret, the killing game is all your faults, is Teruko's. Not sure why David would lie, however, she was saying she was sorry her how her luck got everyone into the situation. See, I believe that too, honestly. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I think that's actually what I wrote down. Let me double check. I'm gonna have to, like, go and, like, go through this. Yeah, that's what I put for Taruko, yeah. At least I don't dot my I's with little hearts with, like, a preteen girl. Who's wasting time now? I'm not wasting time. This is just banter. Ban her? I'm not a forum moderator, dude. Also, I hardly even know her.
Yay!
Okay, done.
What the fuck?
The trial's done. We barely started. I don't even know who to vote for yet. I finished making my scoreboard style motive display. This should make it extra convenient to keep track of the motives. Oh, nice. And it has an added bonus of blasting everyone's shameful secrets for the entire trial. Ta-da! Okay. So we've got Xander. Oh, wait. What are the ones in red and which ones are the ones in blue? Okay, so the ones that are in blue are the ones that we have confirmed. Okay, that's what that means. Alright, gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, okay. Incredible Isaiah, I'm hoping I pronounced your name right, I'm sorry. I hope I said that right. But, I think that was when, I think that was Xander monologuing, if I'm right. Like, right after he stabbed her. Or after he got the note from who I'm assuming is going to be David. I think that was him talking, if I'm correct. That's what I'm assuming. I will update according to whatever you all agree on. There will be no input from me. Fair enough. Huh? Oh no, now everyone can see my secret at all times. This is embarrassing. And... whoa! Laugh out loud!
Let's see.
This is very helpful though. Now we can at least keep track of everyone's secrets easily. Let's see. Who, Veronica, Eden, Nico, and Wit still have not shared the secrets they received. Min, Xander, and Ari for obvious reasons, Array have for obvious reasons cannot share their secrets. Likewise, we don't know what the secrets of Ace, Arturo, David, Who, Levi, Veronica, Min, Xander, or me. Since you're so pushy about sharing, why don't you share your secret, you hypocrite? I would if I knew which one was mine. I don't want to jump to conclusions yet. Excuses.
Could it be?
Nico has your secret, right, Ace? Your body is falling apart, but you still refuse to eat. That one.
What the fuck?
How the fuck did you know? Did they tell you?
Sorry.
What? No, I swear I didn't.
Fuck you!
You bastard, I'll kill you. No, Nico didn't tell me. It was just obvious.
See?
Because there are very strict weight limits on jockeys. They often have eating disorders. It was a reasonable guess. Oh, interesting. I guess we haven't seen him eat because all he ever does is fucking yap in the in the place. I didn't really think of that one. Damn. Okay. So I got that one
This is
wrong.
great!
Actually, I was simply taking a shot in the dark, but you did confirm it. Damn it. Alright, that actually worked. Let's keep guessing who the remaining secrets are based on what we know. After all, if someone hasn't revealed their secret already, they clearly aren't going to do so anytime soon.
Get off your high horse.
That's rich coming from someone who has the option of revealing both your secret and whoever else's secret was your motive, but who chooses to do neither. That's what I meant from it didn't tie from personal interaction. Also, Ace is the smallest male in the game behind Nico. Oh, I guess that's true.
You know...
And would you quickly reveal your own secret if you were in my place? You seem to be pretty attached to keeping that last name of yours hidden. Her secret's not even that bad, though. Wow, you're related to a fucking celebrity. Boo-hoo. Wow, that's such a hard secret. And you're in a killing game. Like, bro, it's not like it matters. If anyone but Arthur has received your motive secret, would you be acting a lot more hypocritically right now? Oh, then you would be acting a lot more hypocritically right now. Don't you agree? I mean,
Can you stop that?
what? Fuck off. That's totally beside the point. Can you stop speculating on scenarios that never happened? It's probably a bad idea to guess people's secrets, given the amount of fighting we've had over this motive already. If you start accusing people of having some of these secrets, things might get ugly. Better to only speak for yourselves. That being said, which one's gonna claim it's his? Who and Eden? I didn't expect you two to refuse to share your motive and remain quiet. Especially considering that the both of you have always been the type to try and be helpful during times like this.
I'm sorry, but
I simply cannot. I am hoping that I will be able to pass the trial without needing to share my secret. I doubt all the motives are relevant to the case anyway. Yeah, you're acting kind of sus, I'm not gonna lie. And what's your excuse, Eden? What's wrong? I'm more concerned about whoever's secret Ari received, quite frankly. Yeah, someone who had murdered in the past without remorse. A person like that could very well be the killer now. A murderer. If I hadn't already known what Nico's secret was, I'd say that would be Nico's. Huh? After all, that asshole was still a murderer. I never killed anyone.
That's just a load of crap.
You're totally trying to kill me. Stop acting so innocent. Everyone here knows you're a damn murderer.
Asshole.
You definitely killed a Ray.
Wait.
No, I didn't. You tried to kill me, and when that didn't work, you switched targets and tried again. Heartless monster like you doesn't even care about the lives of others. Yeah, Ace being Ace. Everyone's playing Spot the Nagito while I'm playing Spot the Genocider. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because honestly, I feel like the murderer person is going to be someone that's like Genocide Jack. I swear, I was only caught up at the time, and pretty pathetic excuse for a killer.
Hypocrite.
You're the one who provoked them. If you weren't such a fighty little bastard, then maybe Nico wouldn't have gone for your throat. Jay. Well, I don't think I'm defending you, Nico. Nothing justifies murder, even people who are shitty. There were a billion other ways to deal with that conflict without resorting to something so drastic. Nico couldn't be it because they need blood, and there's no blood exposed on the body from what I remember. Wait, what do you mean?
Screw you!
Basically, you both suck and are wrong.
Stop that!
Stop accusing Nico. Do you even have any evidence? To be fair, they did already try to kill someone. It's not like Nico has the cleanest record in the book. They even lied to and stole from me to commit murder. Out of everyone here, they're the least innocent. Yeah, this is literally what I predicted. I knew that Nico was gonna be the one that gets framed, especially if like the little fish at the bottom. Like I knew Nico was about to get set up on this. I didn't kill Array, I swear. But did you not intentionally try to make a serious attempt on Ace's life? Answer honestly. Yes.
How dare you?
Then I can't possibly trust you one bit.
how interesting.
Is this what you were envisioning when you tried to kill Ace? That the trial would happen like this, but with Ace instead of Array dead?
I never thought about it. I never should have done that.
Don't try and escape the consequences of what you did simply by saying you regret it. It's like you guys still haven't yet grasped how serious murder is. Xander said he regretted it. Min said she regretted it. But does that mean we should have let them deceive us, pass the class trial, and get us all killed?
True.
Even if you aren't RA's killer, even if the person you tried to kill is still alive, you still attempted to take a life. And you'll have to accept that some people are not going to forgive you so easily.
Jay is cooking, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Array's killer? She was murdered? What? The hell are you looking so confused for? Are you even paying attention to anything at all? Or have you been blanking out into your own happy zone again? True, she's in Mexico. Ray's killer. Do we really call them that? How about you not call me anything? Oh, when I said them, I meant hypothetical Blackened, not you.
What do you mean?
Riz, what do you mean?
I was under the impression that R.A. committed suicide.
No way!
Huh? Wait a second. Because of her cause of death appears to be hanging, right?
Are you stupid?
I see a Weeby fan, so am I. Yeah, Weeby's a W. I used to watch Weeby all the time. Like, back when I first got into Danganronpa. I mean, I'll still watch her from time to time every now and then. But Weeby and Blaze, probably my two favorite Danganronpa YouTubers. Are you stupid? If it was suicide, we wouldn't even be having this trial. Did you even read the rules? Need I remind you of them? Mono TV determined a victim to have died of suicide without significant... Oh, interesting.
I have a photographic memory.
I did read it. Actually, because I read them, I'm incapable of forgetting about them.
Think about it.
Suicide alone doesn't yield a trial. That much is obvious, but that rule makes specific mention of significant outside interference. There's still the possibility of an assisted suicide, right, Mono TV?
Yep.
Whether Eri was complicit in her own death doesn't matter. All that matters is that there's a surviving participant that we can all blame her death on. Damn, okay. I also joined your Discord. By the way, love the look already. Oh, sweet. Yeah, okay.
I understand.
I'm not gonna lie, my Discord's kind of scuffed. Like, I feel like my Discord needs to be, like... What's the word? I never sat down and really, like, organized it the best, so... It definitely could use some work, but, I'm glad you like it, though. Like, I especially don't have, like, the joining stuff set up right. If Ray was complicit in her own death, it would completely change the motivation of her so-called killer. If she was working with her killer, then it also changes the method of murder. The other thing I just thought about is, what if Ray went to approach the person that she got the, like, thing of, and then that's when they said, yeah, actually, we're just gonna kill you. Because you confronted me about that. Like, that's my other thing. Ray committed suicide?
That can't be true.
No, it can't be true.
Why?
If I think about everything I know about her, she doesn't seem to be the type to give up like that. She was so determined to change. Determined to change? Are you even talking about the same person?
I'm sorry, but...
You can't truly say you know Ray all that well, given that we've all only known each other for barely a week. Besides, I hate to be the one to say something so depressing, but... You can't know how someone truly feels just from their external appearance. Even people who are energetic on the outside have secretly given up all will to live. Okay, but you also weren't there for her whole life story, so I don't know why you're talking. It's not something anyone likes to think about, but it must be said. For all of the speculation part of the discussion, does anyone want to have actual evidence to suggest that Ray worked with her killer?
Cut that out.
Sure are judgmental for someone who has very little to actually contribute. Framing this as whether Ray committed suicide is the wrong way to think about it, as it's a little misleading. Rather, we should be asking whether Ray collaborated with her killer, because that's much more pertinent to solving this case.
You know...
Actually, that begs the question, can we even have accomplices in general? I thought that there was only one Blackened per victim or something. That is a good point. Mono TV? Yep, you're correct. Per the rules, only one person will count as the Blackened and have the possibility for escape. Even if multiple people contribute to the murder, only one person will count as the true Blackened. And the criteria for the true Blackened is what exactly? I don't know. You're on this killing game, shouldn't you know? Whoever's the most mastermindy of them all, I guess.
How stupid are
You know
you?
your Laird's gimmick is being completely incompetent, but would it kill you to actually know how to run a killing game? When you say the most mastermindy of them all, do you mean whoever had the more active role in the murder? Okay, but what if a Super Danganronpa 2 another Chapter 3 is pulled? Then what would you do, Mono TV? Ooh, I remember that case. See, I still want to go through, even though I know how that game, like, most of the trials go, I would still love to, like, play that. It would be really fun. Because that is a really interesting trial, how that one worked. Or wait, if that's the one I think it is. Yeah, I think that is the one I think it is. I'm trying to avoid spoilers in case anyone in chat hasn't seen that one. I'm not really, even though literally the other day I kind of spoiled the second chapter of that one, of the victim, but that was an accident, so. Suppose you can use that as a rule of thumb for now. In any case, that means there shouldn't be any accomplices, right? Because even if you help with the murder, you're risking your life to help the Blackened escape. Not unless they have a death wish, which they might. In other words, Ray is her own accomplice.
I have my doubts.
Yeah, I know. I know you didn't name anyone. You're good. But in this case, an accomplice has a motive to murder even if there is no chance of escape. That is preventing our secrets from being revealed by Mono TV. It is true that the murder of Ray did not stop Mono TV from revealing those secrets. Mono TV wasn't clear with what the conviction. But Mono TV wasn't exactly clear with what conditions needed to pass to keep our secrets. An accomplice could have been complicit in the murder solely to prevent their secret being revealed, without having the intent to escape.
Check it out.
It's obvious what we have to do to find the Blackened.
Yo.
It is? Mr. or Miss whatever accomplice, speak up. Tell us what you did and who you worked with, because this totally isn't worth risking your own life. Awkward. Well, worth a shot. No accomplice, I guess.
I find that hard to believe.
Everyone's silence doesn't necessarily mean there's no accomplice. Perhaps they're simply shamed or have another reason for staying silent. Enough accomplice talk. We're getting nowhere. What? Why? Isn't discussing this kind of evidence important to the murder case?
You're wrong.
You're not discussing evidence. You're discussing made-up scenarios without any real basis to rest them on. If you want to end up with every single possibility, then this trial will never end. What if we decide that there could theoretically be 3 murders as well? 4? 5? Should we discuss every combination of killer and accomplice that could exist? When does it end? Unless you have an actual good reason to speculate, then quit muddying the waters.
That's true.
Now you mentioned it's true that the motivation to perfect one's secret would be a potential motive for an accomplice to work with the Blackened to commit a murder. But that means that by the time the trial starts, they no longer have any reason in continuing to assist the true Blackened. This is why I'm saying it could be David. Because it wouldn't be a good deal for the Blackened to work with anyone else. They would be safest working either by themselves or with a Ray, since that murder would have guaranteed her silence. That still doesn't disprove the idea of a Ray being her own accomplice. She killed herself, and that's all there is to it. No?
No! That's wrong!
She said the funny line, guys! She
would
said
never
it!
do that! Terrico, back me up!
What, me?
You're smart and you always know what evidence to use during the class trial, so find a way to show everyone that they're wrong about Are.
That would be pretty interesting.
I'm relying on you!
Let's go. Taruko's got this, guys.
Ari helped her murderer to kill her? You're saying that based on nothing at all! Isn't there evidence to suggest that Ari was fighting her killer? There were scuffs on the ground at the crime scene. That must be because she had some sort of confrontation with her killer.
That's not necessarily conclusive nor relevant. Those scuffs could have very easily been caused by something else.
As long as we lack solid evidence to prove that Aure didn't kill herself, we can't ignore this possibility.
No, that's wrong.
True. Not wrong. Or that is wrong, sorry.
Listen to me.
What the marks on her wrist? They suggest that her wrists were bound. That's true. If she was working for a killer, then binding her wrist seems unnecessary, doesn't it? Do you think of a reasonable explanation for why Aure would have her wrist bound if she was working with the killer? Oh, and comes some stupid. Here comes a stupid response from probably Ace. Ready? Here it comes. I suppose not. That's right, there's no way Aure wanted to die, much less work with her murderer. She'd never work with someone to commit murder, or to commit suicide. Oh, that's right, Eden.
Eh?
What is it? I did what you asked of me, now it's your turn. During the investigation, you were tasked with reconstructing a note. Where is it? That's...
Whoa!
Hey, we should talk about alibis. I bring this up right now for absolutely no reason whatsoever, other than I suddenly and randomly decided it was relevant.
Yeah.
Oh, alibis are sort of super important, aren't they? And haven't we had a chance to discuss them? But we haven't had a chance to discuss them. I last saw Ari during lunch yesterday. Did anyone see her after that?
Why don't we discuss this?
I did not see her after that, and it doesn't seem like anyone else saw her either. Well, someone clearly did. 12 p.m. yesterday to 8 a.m. as of today. In that case, the murder could have potentially occurred at nighttime, which is an issue. I do not believe that the majority of us would have alibis at that time. Even if people can indeed account for themselves during the nighttime, 12 p.m. to 8 a.m. is such a time zone that asking for alibis wouldn't be very useful. Actually, wait, I just realized something. We can indeed narrow down the time frame of the murder. There's a specific piece of evidence that was found at the crime scene that clues us in as to when the murder could have taken place. That evidence is she gonna say the fish? Yeah, it's fish.
This is it. Listen to me.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think Nico would murder again though. What fish? What do you mean?
Seriously?
What do you mean by what do you mean? Do you even look at the crime scene? I didn't, sorry. Sorry. It's just never mind. I'll stop talking. It's probably a dumb question, but I can't imagine how fish would be used in a murder. That's not a question. I don't know if the fish themselves were used in the murder, but at the very least, it's an indication that large quantities of water were involved in the case. But there wasn't any water at the crime scene. It's not the same as dangerous murder, where there's large puddles of water everywhere.
It seems that
the playground is completely different from the computer lab. They poured rubber flooring on the the poured rubber flooring of the playground is very absorbing. Okay, sorry, my bad. In addition, there's much better air circulation in that room due to the fans. That means that if any water was spilled, it would dry up quickly, unlike in any other room where the puddles would stay for a long time. Dead fish at the crime scene were the only indication that water was used.
That's true.
I see, that makes sense. Then what do you think the water was used for? That's what I don't know either. Honestly, I don't know yet. I doubt Aure was electrocuted, so I've yet to figure out the actual use of the water. Who dead? Aure is dead. The like bowler girl, the one with the blue hair that constantly yapped and was just a bitch to everyone. Yeah, she's the one that's dead. But we can use the fact that the water was used in the case to narrow down the time in which the murder took place. Oh, are you talking about the relaxation room, is it? After all, the fish could have only come from there.
I agree.
That's right. The killer used the pond in the relaxation room as a source of water. Did Taruko get better? What do you mean by that? Like, is she, like, more tolerable? I would say she's a bit more tolerable. I think she's kind of, like, chilled out a decent bit. Oh, I see. It's because the relaxation room was closed off at nighttime, right? Exactly. That means the murder must have happened before nighttime. Oh, that's true! Yeah, she's become definitely more tolerable, but I think she's still kind of like... I wouldn't say she's full-blown emotional yet. During nighttime, which starts at 10 p.m., the killer would have been able to access the relaxation room to get their fish water.
Interestingly,
the killer can't commit the murder in the morning because they wouldn't be able to commit the murder in time to make it the motive. That's true. I didn't even think about the time. Around the same time that the relaxation room would have been open again at 8 a.m. Except everyone except R.A. was present at the motive announcement. Which means that the murder must have taken place sometime between 12 p.m. and 10 p.m. Are we supposed to give our alibis for that time now? Shit, that's 10 hours. I don't even remember what I was doing that whole time. Even though we managed to narrow down the potential time of murder to exclude nighttime of this discussion, that's still quite a broad time span.
I have to say,
I doubt that any of us can say we were completely accounted for during those entire 10 hours. So let's put it to the side for now. No more interruptions, wait. Huh? Me? I want to ask what happened to that note that you, Rose, and Eden were reconstructing during the investigation.
What's with you?
You derailed the topic immediately after I mentioned it. Don't think I didn't notice that. Fine. Eden has it. Ask her. But you're putting all the pressure on me all of a sudden?
I mean...
We did give it to you to hold on to. Since Trugo's the one who doesn't trust us to be alone with evidence, and she stands next to you in the trial, we figured that she'd be the most okay with that, maybe. Actually, they do stand next to each other, don't they? See, this is why I didn't trust you, because once my back was turned, you all apparently started passing evidence around like a hot potato. Whatever, what's done is done. Hand it over to Eden. Eden has the hots for the blue-haired girl who died. Joking? Maybe. I would, it's just that the note is... Come on, bro. Why are we just I swear to God, bro. Oh, man. Alright, two things this note could be. It's either going to be A, the thing saying, hey, Array, come meet me at whatever location, or it's going to be the motive that Rose threw away. It's one or the other. You're tasked of reconstructing a note during the investigation. Hand it over. As someone who watched during the premieres, the cliffhangers were so unbearable. Oh, I can imagine. That's gonna be so annoying when we get to this last one. Do you not have it? I do, but...
What's with you?
You're already suspicious for hiding your motive without explanation. Don't make it worse for yourself by hiding evidence. Hand it over.
I didn't do it!
What? Whoever made this note, they're impersonating me. I knew it. Let's see. Array, someone else found out my motive. Someone else found out my motive that is responsible for the death of my sister. Didn't mean to share it, and I wouldn't have shared it. Wait. Which one of these is talking about the death of his sister? Eden got that one? Oh, but that's why she doesn't want to share it, though. But she knows whose it is. Who wrote that, then? Eden, what's the meaning of this?
I didn't do it!
I told you, I didn't write this. Did you try to get rid of this by tearing it up and throwing it into the trash?
Oh gosh.
I swear I'm not the killer. I've been doing my best to prevent conflict and ending this killing game. I wouldn't murder.
Use your brain.
Quit panicking for no reason. We're not accusing you of murder. Just, yeah, why? Okay. This is where David has to get involved, because David's the only person that was there with the other two. It was Taruko, David, Eden, and Array that were all talking, and then she gave her lore and like how she got like abused by her sisters. So David's the only person that could have written that other than Taruko. So, however, this note correctly makes mention of the motive that you received. Recall that which motives were given to whom was only made public after Array was dead. That means no one should know that you're responsible for the death of your younger sister. Is even a secret that exists. She's definitely connected to this note regardless of whether she's the killer or not. In addition, the recipient is Array, the murder victim. It specifically asked her to meet at the playground where she died. This note is connected to the murder as well.
It seems that...
The note was definitely sent yesterday, as any trash in the can from before yesterday would have already been disposed of by Mono TV. Given that and what Levi said, it's likely that this note was used to lure Ray out to her murder. I really didn't write it. Do you have any proof that you didn't? This isn't my handwriting.
Who cares?
You sure? You got something girly looking something that girly looking would be your style. Hey, just because handwriting looks feminine doesn't mean a girl wrote it. Look, here's a sample of my writing. It's not good enough proof, I'm afraid. Do you have an alibi then? The note specifically asked Ray to meet at 7:30. What were you doing at that time? Oh, I do have an alibi. That'd be right after dinner. I was washing dishes with who? As usual, right?
Indeed.
Oh, that's correct. She was not in the playground at that time. I can confirm. She was in the kitchen with me.
That must be it.
So I didn't send the note. Why would I ask Ray to meet up and then not show?
Well...
Perhaps, maybe you were pranking her. After all, Ray seems to treat you poorly. Perhaps you were doing the same in retaliation.
Ew.
That's the tamest prank I've ever heard of. Bet you think leaving... Bet you think leaving the crusts on sandwiches is a prank too. That's crazy. What? I swear, I don't know anything about this note. I've never seen it up until now. I wonder who was down there in the relaxation room around this time. Totally wasn't David by any means, right? No. But is all the information written in the note correct? Answer honestly. It's mostly correct. But I didn't share my motive with anyone, and I never asked Ray to meet with me in the playground. I'm telling the truth. I promise I didn't kill Ray.
I understand.
If those are the only things that are false, then it's true that you are being threatened by the person whose secret you deceived. Yeah, whose secret did you get? Just say it. I'm scared, I think. Wait. I'm scared, I think... Wait, what? I'm scared. I think might do something to me. That's what it says right here. Did I say that?
Listen to me.
So then if we sum up everything we know about the person whose secret Eden has... We know it's someone threatening her, that it's one of the people whose secret we currently don't know, and that it's a man.
Huh?
Wait, how do you know it's a man? You can't determine gender from the note, can you?
The truth is,
I know that because Eden let slip to me once the gender of the person whose secret she received. It's Levi. I'm pretty sure I even said that too. Did I put down Levi for that one? Yeah, that's the one I forgot to write the name for, and it was Levi. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Hey!
That's right, she did let that slip. So that even adds up even more.
I see.
Levi from AOT? Yeah, Levi from AOT.
So...
In that case, the only person this note can be referring to are the men with unrevealed secrets. Those people are David, Arturo, and Levi. It's Levi. 100% it's Levi. It's not my secret, nor is it mine. It's not my secret either. Oh, okay. I guess it's no one's secret. As if. One of you are clearly lying. If you're going to defend yourself, at least say something verifiable. Remind me which secret Eden's got?
It's obvious.
It's only right there. You dumbass, can you not read? Your younger sister killed herself because you should have never left. This is David. 100% this is David. Yeah, I don't think David's the Blackened. I'm an only child, but by process of elimination, it must be David's secret. It can't possibly be mine because I do not have any sisters. I'm an only child. By the process of elimination, it must be David's secret. Then it looks like I'm in a tricky situation because I do in fact have a sister. You're the one who's been threatening Eden. However, the secret makes specific mention of a younger sister, Diana. My only sibling is older than me. The last I checked, she was definitely alive and well. That is not my secret. LDK, hi, how are you? Oh, okay. I guess it's no one's secret again. As if none of us could possibly verify anything you guys are saying.
Wait. Arturo is lying.
Excuse me?
How can you tell?
Lying bastard. This wouldn't have happened if you weren't constantly talking my ear off about how great my life is.
Ooh.
You keep talking about my family, so of course you asked questions about my brother as well. And I remember that you said you wished you had a brother like me, not a sister.
Oh, he's cooked.
That absolutely did not happen. Julia, I thought that line was beneath you.
You know what? This actually feels kind of good. You fucked me over by revealing my secret. Now I'm gonna do the same to you.
Oh,
your secret is that your younger sister killed herself, and you're the reason why. You should be ashamed.
He probably got her to kill herself because he said that she was ugly or something. That's crazy.
Yourself, you piece of shit.
Bro, Julia is misremembering things. This is not true of me. I'm just repaying your favor. It doesn't feel so good to have your secret exposed by someone else that does it.
Quit bickering.
Both of you, please. We are not doing this to get back at each other, but to solve a murder. Shut the fuck up. No, keep fighting. It's fun to watch. I'm not your fucking entertainment. I'm not anyone's entertainment.
That doesn't prove anything.
Who do I believe, Arturo or Jay? It's not like we can fact check anything they said. There is one person who knows the truth. Yeah, and it's Eden. Eden, we're wasting time. Just tell us whose secret Mono TV gave it to you.
It'll be alright.
If you're still staying silent because you're being threatened, don't worry. I will make sure no one lays a hand on you. Don't make a promise like that. Are you still keeping it secret because you're trying to protect Arturo? To be honest, I'm already pretty convinced that you received Arturo's secret, and I'm probably not alone in that regard. You'll only be confirming the result that everyone knows. No, it's gonna be Levi's.
Okay. You're right.
Don't you dare!
I received Arturo's secret.
Tch! You pathetic little worm. Judging by Arturo's knee-jerk reaction, that was really the truth.
Hypocrite.
You really were threatening Eden to keep your secret, you hypocrite. Don't ever come near Eden or me or anyone else again, you sick bastard. Damn, cook his ass. That wasn't so hard, and I wasn't Eden. I'm really sorry for all the trouble I've caused, but Arturo is terrifying when he wants to be. I was scared that even if I survived this trial, something would happen. Oh, Eden, we'll keep you safe, I promise.
Apologize.
Threatening a girl like that, you really are the worst, Arturo. Then this note is about Arturo, right?
Even so.
Even though we've resolved who the note is about, it still raises many questions. If I recall correctly, Eden and Array are not on good terms. Why would a killer forge a note from Eden, of all people, to alert Array out? Wouldn't Array have ignored it since she hates Eden so much? Not to mention the note talks of a promise Array made to Eden to become friends. That's quite strange. And for this note to successfully have convinced Array to come out alone, that information would have to be true.
I'm sorry.
I can explain everything about what happened between me, Array, and Arturo. It happened the day Nico tried to kill Ace, the day that Array and I had a falling out. Alright.
Why am I putting up with you?
What do you want from me? I was in the middle of something of Julia. If you had to pull me away from that, then it better be important. Arturo, I was given your motive secret. What? I received your secret, which is your younger sister killed herself because of you. You should have never left. David suggested we share everyone's secrets, so I wanted to know if you'd be okay if I shared this with everyone else. But it's also okay if you don't want to.
That's terrible.
That's fair. Having a family member commit suicide, I'm sure it's a painful topic for you, and there's no way that's my secret.
Huh?
But it definitely has your name on it. No, that's not true. That's a lie. There's no way it was my fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Huh? Arso, you're making a really scary face right now. How is it possibly my fault that I wanted to live my own life?
Arturo! Stop! What are you doing? Please! Let me go!
I refuse to accept that secret of mine. It never happened. I wanted it buried in the past.
I'm sorry! I didn't mean to bring up something bad!
Don't call her that.
If anyone else finds
That's
out
not
about
nice.
this,
Come on, don't say
then
that.
I'll make you suffer. Understand?
I won't tell anyone! I promise! Please don't hurt me! I didn't mean it!
Leave her alone!
Oh shit, Array came in?
I said, leave her alone, Arturo! If you dare try and commit a murder in front of me, then I won't let you get away with it. Because I'll be a witness. I'll tell everyone.
You. When did you get here? Did you hear me, dumbass? I said to put her down. Rare array W? Ah, what is that? What? Yo! Alright. Good shit. Gotcha, bitch.
How dare you?
Who do you think you are? You stupid idiot. Do you even understand what situation you're in now? I overheard your lame little secret. It sounds pretty bad, honestly. You must be a real shitty person to have done that.
You idiot!
If I really felt like it, I could totally expose to everyone how much of a piece of garbage you are. Don't you dare. If you do...
So what?
Oh, are you threatening me? How scary. That's nothing. You're not so scary compared to some of my old classmates. I get threats like that all the time. You're gonna have to try harder if you want to intimidate me into silence. Cook. Cook, bitch. Pack it up, you second-rate back alley surgeon. You might be able to scare Eden, but I couldn't give a damn about your lanky tall ass. Yo, cook this fraud. Just keep your mouth shut. Yeah, pack it up, buddy. Shout out your channel.
Ugh.
Are you seriously still crying? He's gone now. Thank you. Huh? For helping me. I helped you? Isn't that what you did? You didn't have to insert yourself into a dangerous situation like that, so thank you. I guess you can leave now.
Hey, if that creep-ass Arturo bothers you again, I'll fucking gut him.
Huh?
A raise a W?
Are
Who would have
protecting me?
Literally, who would have predicted
Why?
this?
I thought you hated me.
I do hate you. But only 'cause I'm a little jealous of you. Because you're so kind and cute and shit. Deep inside, I honestly just wanted to be friends with someone genuinely nice like you.
Friends?
Don't give me that weenie look! I know I'm probably talking out of my ass here. But I can't stop thinking about the difference between you and me. Why you're so popular and loved, and I'm just some bitch that no one can stand. It's probably because you do nice things for others. So, I guess, if I want to have lots of friends like you, I need to do nice things too. I haven't really been nice to anyone in a really long time, so I'm not good at it. Being shitty is a lot easier, but I guess I can try.
This is actually W character development. I'm not even gonna lie. That is actually really good character development. I fuck with it heavy. Say something, bitch. I just poured my fucking heart out to you. Don't leave me hanging. That's fucked. That was a fuck joke. I know exactly what y'all were going for in that one. I'm glad that you want to be my friend. That makes me really happy.
Ugh.
This is why I can't stand you, because you're always so forgiving. Can't you at least speak your mind and tell me that I'm full of shit for cooking up a stupid scheme like this to get popular? Yeah, too bad she died.
I have no friends because I always say stuff like that, don't I? That look you're giving me. You don't believe me, do you? Figures. I've been so shitty and manipulative this whole time. It's only fair that you think I'm only putting on another faked act to make people like me. So I'll prove it to you. I'm going to be your friend. And I'll do nice things for you. Anything at all.
Huh?
Don't underestimate me. I can be a good person too. Being a good person means doing nice things. So if there's anything you need from me, whether it's defending you from scary jerks like Arturo, or baking some stupid fucking cake, I'll do it. I promise. I'll do anything for you. Okay? Because that's what friends do.
W. Array. Who would have thought? This has got to be heartbreaking for her when she saw the body. That has got to be fucking awful. Oh my god.
Means more than you know.
Just as I thought, you're pathetic and weak, and you always need to rely on others to get by. But I guess this time I can be the person you rely on.
Damn, dude, the tugging at the heartstrings. They really had to go there.
Ari was trying to help me. She wanted to have friends and be happy. And now she's dead. When I saw that note, I realized that someone must have overheard our conversation. They knew how hard Ari was trying to be nice to me, and they used it to lure her out. If I was strong enough, if I didn't need Ari to help me, and none of this would have happened. Ari would have never died.
So that's how they found everything out.
Just like Min. It's all my fault.
Oh, Eden, it's not your fault at all. How terrible.
Shit.
Damn, messed up. Are you really saying you simply took Array's words at full face value? You, want to do that later? Now's kind of a bad time. If Eden and Array really had that conversation, then it explains a lot. I had my doubts, a clearly suspicious note asking her to meet alone with no explanation as to why, during a killing game of all times. What kind of person would fall for such an obvious trap? You'd have to be short-sighted, naive, foolish, senseless, downright idiotic. Oh boy. Unless, of course, you were Array. That girl wanted desperately to prove herself as a friend to Eden. And yet, she completely lacked any experience of what friends actually were like. Of course, it never occurred to her that handing out suspicious notes was not something that normal people did. What could she know about friendship after all? Someone like her who had not once experienced kindness in her entire life up until now? Even if she had her misgivings about something so suspicious, she must have pushed it aside due to her unwavering faith in her blossoming friendship. Friendship that she didn't understand in the slightest. It's so... it's just so foolish for someone to take advantage of a Ray like that. It's absolutely unforgivable. All she wanted was to change. What a reprehensible person this killer is. Look forward to seeing her painful execution. Brother, put the fries on the bag. Holy shit, man. So it really is my fault, isn't it? She died because she believed into me? Sorry to cut sideways into an emotional moment, but I need to bring it back to the trial.
The truth is...
Because the killer used this note to lure Ray out. The killer is either someone who overheard that conversation, or the killer is Arturo or Eden themselves. Arturo, you seriously are the
You
worst.
piece of shit.
You would have known all this, so you could have made the note and lured Ray out as revenge for getting in your way. And then you killed her. It wasn't him.
Absolutely not.
I did not. Get up these accusations.
Screw you.
Gotta go by. Yo, thanks for stopping by, man. I shouldn't say man. Just in general, thank you for stopping by. Sorry for suing. All the evidence is practically screaming that you're the killer. You have a clear motive, and that note to lure out Array is a smoking gun.
No way.
Please don't tell me if you really killed Array over that, Arturo, then...
That's not...
I did not! Everyone is unreasonably painting me as a villain! You are a villain! Whatever you did to your sister, you probably did to her Array, too. That's fucked.
What do you know?
Shut your goddamn mouth! You know nothing about my family! Arturo, you're so fascinating. You're really entertaining, so I'll take your side. I don't care about morals. I don't care about whether people get hurt or whether they die. I just need to be entertained. Damn. Someone's been spending too much time on TikTok. You become more and more irredeemable, then I'll love you more. I want to hear about all those terrible things you did with no justification.
Why me?
For someone who's taking my side, you sure are making me look a lot worse. She is making me look pretty bad, bro. You should invest in some better PR, baby. Why is this happening to me? I did not kill Ray. She annoyed me and threatened me, true, but I did not kill her. Yes, you did!
My.
Little Jay is always so quick to jump to conclusions. Enough. Give Arturo a chance to defend himself first. You want to defend a murderer like him? Why?
Aren't you stupid?
Why? Why do I want to discuss things carefully in a trial and not jump to conclusions? So infuriatingly stupid, I'm not even going to explain why.
Calm down.
Causes a point. As much as I'm tempted to let my emotions get in the way, I suppose we should listen to Arturo's account.
What do you have to
But
say
fair
for
warning,
yourself?
Arturo. I already have quite a low opinion of you on account of everything I've learned about you just now. Not the killer, because... Give me a moment to think of events. Yo, okay. You have an alibi, don't you? Oh. That's right. Taruko has established that the murder must have happened before nighttime. And if this note was used to lure Ray out to her murder, then the murder could have only happened at 7:30 p.m. or later.
Shit.
Damn it. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, he's got an alibi, because he kept following. This is what I'm saying. I knew it wasn't gonna be him, because, like, him following her around was gonna be the whole alibi that he's gonna have. Also, I'm gonna pause really quick, because I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew this was what was gonna happen. He was gonna have an alibi like that.
I'm not convinced.
The entire time? Are you sure? Maybe gaps in which Arturo could have theoretically snuck away to commit a murder. Don't forget that Min technically had an alibi as well. Do you two really have a complete solid alibi from 7:30 to 10 p.m.?
Ugh.
Yeah, between that time span, there's side B the whole time. Exactly, I cannot be the killer. If I
Shut
have
up.
an airtight alibi. Don't look so pleased with yourself. Even if you didn't kill a Ray, you still did a lot of messed up stuff. Let's move on.
Why don't we discuss this?
Since we're on the topic of alibis, I think now would be a good time to discuss them in more details. We've now narrowed down the murder time to take place between 7:30 to 10 p.m. Okay, it's just Levi then. It's gotta be just Levi, because there's no way. Eden and I have continuous alibis from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. It has become a bit of a tradition for the two of us to clean up after everyone's dinner tonight. After we were done, we talked for quite some time, brainstorming ways to deal with the motive. Although I suppose we weren't able to find a solution in time. Right. If both Eden and Archer have solid alibis, then the killer must have been someone who overheard their conversations. Archer, Eden, do you know if anyone was listening in? I don't. While that was going on, I wouldn't have noticed. I'm sorry.
Just my luck.
Figures. Let's keep pursuing everyone's alibis. I was with Wit the entire time. Can confirm. Doing what exactly? They're hacking. Unimportant. What's your alibi? I was with Taruko. We were watching some movies together.
Sorry.
I was, I don't remember, so that means I was probably asleep in my room alone. So it's Levi.
Oh, great.
Terrific. You don't have an alibi. I guess not.
Well,
I also, unfortunately, was not with anyone else at the time. If it helps, I did my laundry during that time. Nico, do you have an alibi? I was wandering around.
That's just a load of crap.
What the hell? Why are you always wandering around alone? Do you have any damn clue how suspicious that makes you? Not this again.
You piss me off.
You know what? You're the most suspicious out of everyone here. You have absolutely no one to back you up during this time of the murder. You can't even explain what you were doing. You're already a goddamn murderer to begin with. I'm convinced you killed a Ray. I didn't. Please. Please stop accusing me. I bet you wish I was the one that died instead of Ray, right? Too bad. So sad. I'm still here and I'm going to call you out for your shittiness.
Stop that!
Enough. What exactly is your alibi then? If you're so quick to accuse. I was working out in the fitness room. On the second floor? Let me guess, you were alone.
Whatever.
Then you're even more suspicious.
Pardon me.
Pardon me, I got a little worked up.
My.
Even Auntie Hugh can get petty every now and then. Who knew? But if Ace was on the second floor at the time of the murder, then he is sort of suspicious. David, weren't you on the second floor too? Huh? See, I was waiting for someone to bring this up. Why did we not discuss this sooner?
In that case...
If you need a rest, why don't you chill in the relaxation room for a bit? It might help you.
Thank you.
I'll try that. Thank you for the suggestion. Whit made the recommendation that you spend time in the relaxation room last night. You did go there, didn't you? Did I really? You definitely did go downstairs at some point, because I saw you go in the elevator. Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked, finally.
That's...
I suppose I did. Why are you acting so confused? In that case, the two people who were close to the location of the murder during that time, the time the murder occurred, were Ace and David. Not necessarily. Just because someone says that they were sleeping or doing laundry doesn't mean that they were actually doing those things. It'd be foolish to take everyone's accounts at face value.
In that case...
A ton of people have missing alibis. Is there even a way to figure out who could have sent the note to Ray?
Even so.
I guess I'll question the people who we know for sure were down there. Ace, David, answer me. Even if you two weren't the killer, shouldn't you have noticed something out of the ordinary? Did you not even see that a murder was happening mere rooms over? Especially you, David.
So what?
Nope, didn't see nothing suspicious. I did not either, although I'll admit that I never looked in the playground. Even then, I have not noticed anything at all. It's technically plausible. We currently don't know the mechanism of the murder. Don't jump to conclusions. However, I never saw Ace once, which seems strange in hindsight. Oh, heaping the blame on me now! Ace, you shouldn't take everything as a personal attack against you. I'm simply speaking the truth.
Ha!
Speaking the truth? Don't make me laugh. Oh, that's right. You two talking reminded me of something. David said his secret was... What was it again? Something about being depressed? I can't quite remember. Family history of depression. Oh, right, of course, I forgot. It's not on the board at all.
That doesn't make sense.
Wait, isn't that weird? Why isn't your secret on there at all? Oh, right, like I said to Tsuruka, I was probably mistaken about what secret of mine would be the motive.
You piss me
If you're
off!
trying so hard to make yourself look good, asshole, then why not reveal your secret again? Come clean about it like you did last time. Is that really necessary now? No, you're being weird. You were so bent on being open with everyone's secrets, and now you won't reveal yours again? That's suspicious behavior. Please don't accuse me of being suspicious without solid evidence.
You want solid evidence? All right, you asked. Everyone open your fucking
Come on, Ace,
ears
cook.
And listen to me.
I have faith, cook!
I know what David's secret is.
Let's go! Let's hear it! Oh shit, here we go. I think this is the last episode. Oh, let's hear the secret. Oh, I'm so hyped for the secret. I already know which one it is. It's gotta be the one. Why is it not playing? Ah, that's why. Okay. Let's go, Ace. Come on, coke of this, please. I'm begging you. Please. Have one W under your name, please. Please. I know what David's secret is.
I'm sorry?
Excuse me? Oh, I thought you had received Nico's secret. Yeah, I did, but last night I overheard David and Array meeting up to talk about the motive secrets.
Are you an idiot?
Wait, what? That is incredibly important information. Why on earth would you not bring this up earlier? Do you have brain damage? Yeah, okay. David met up with the murder victim during the time her murder would have taken place? This is not some small piece of evidence you can forget about. You absolutely should have brought this up earlier. Come on, Ace. Why are you a dumbass? Why did you not just do that?
You piss me off!
You know what? I changed my mind. If you want to hear my full testimony, then get on your knees and fucking beg for it, you pathetic sacks of shit. I'm giving you valuable information that could change this trial, so act like you're grateful because you owe me your goddamn life. If I want to keep things to myself, then I will. After all, David is doing the exact same thing. Why don't you go beat up on him instead? Why do I have to be punished for the fact that David is a lying asswipe? What?
It's obvious.
Besides, I figured this would only distract you a lot, since I'm pretty sure I know who the murderer is. It's not David, it's Nico.
Cut that out.
Out of all possible reasons to not share your testimony, that one might be the most idiotic. You're all being real rude to someone you're asking for a favor from. You know what? Maybe I'll keep it to myself, you fucking ingrates don't deserve this shit anyway.
Shut
Ace,
your mouth.
Stop messing around right now. Ha! Gonna resort to force? Fine. I was gonna tell you anyway, I just wanted the satisfaction of pissing you off first. Oh my god, this guy's from Troll Town.
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
Another asshole coming down here. Just when I thought I'd get some quiet.
David, I finally found you.
Ah, Ari. Good evening. Did you need to talk to me?
It's about those motive secrets.
I see. I know that it may have been hard for you to confess yours, but...
Why did you lie about your secret?
Huh?
He's the murderer? Of course that made me curious, so I decided I was going to listen in.
I'm sorry?
I don't quite understand. You said your secret was that you had a family history of depression. It is. I didn't lie. That's the truth. Your secret is you exist to manipulate others. Everyone else exists to be taken advantage of. Isn't it? Wait, but that's not the one that she had! I mean, like, that's the one I thought he had, but, like... You're a murderer, you hold no remorse. Wait, who has that secret? Wit had that secret. What?
That's...
How did she get that from Wit? I presume you're the one who was given my secret. No, I'm not. And before you ask, it's none of your fucking business whose secret I did get.
So what?
When Mono TV was handing out motives, I decided to sneak a peek at the person next to me, which was Wit. Thankfully, he's too airheaded to notice me snooping. That's how I saw your secret. At the time, I figured it was cool. Nothing more than a little blackmail material to line my pockets. But then you lied to everyone about what your secret is and said that everyone else should confess to their secrets too. You said that sharing our secrets would help fight against the motive, but when I said about it, But when I think about it, not a single good thing has come out of that. Eden was stupidly naive as usual and tried to talk to Artros, and now I have to protect her. Nico got super pissy and tried to turn Ace into cat food. Everyone has been fighting non-stop with each other because of your so-called plan to fight against the motive. Are you really just trying to manipulate everyone? If the only thing you did was lie, then I wouldn't have given a shit. But what's worst of all, you told me that I could change. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. That's what Eden would do. And I want to be like her. I want to become a good person. Maybe I misinterpreted the situation. Maybe I'm just reading your actions in bad faith. Is that it, David? David? Say something. That's all I heard. Didn't catch nothing else. But yeah, David's secret is he's taking advantage of everyone here, that fucking asshole. That's not true.
Do you really believe that?
I have no recollection of even seeing Ray last night, much less speaking with her.
That's just a load of crap.
Oh, okay, I'll totally believe that because there's no way you'd lie, right? Idiot. I don't mean to start an argument, but but you could just as easily have lied as well. In Ace's defense, though, it is rather strange what David claims his secret didn't show up in the void at all. One can simply say that it was simply an innocent mistake on his part, but he was just incorrect about which one of his secrets would be the motive. It's very possible that he intentionally lied as well. I don't find that cause for suspicion. You're simply overthinking the motives. Besides, Ace is not the most reliable of witnesses. It's awfully suspicious that Ace waited this long to bring up such an important piece of evidence. Plus, the dude's like a bull in a china shop. Okay, dude.
That makes no sense.
The whole story hinges on the premise that Ace is discreet enough to eavesdrop without some sort of spontaneous anger-fueled screaming fit and getting caught. That is true, but honestly, I believe him.
You bitch!
That's the part where you have issue with? You seriously think I'm incapable of being quiet? I didn't make it up, damn it. It really did happen. David is lying to you all. Ace, this is an absurd story to conjure up in your own defense. Wait, can you please just confirm whose secret you were given? After all, you're the one who received the secret in question. Good idea. How about...
Nope!
Why?
Of course.
Typical. But David is really suspicious. He's always been really pushy about getting people to reveal their secrets.
I think...
And he can do that only because he revealed his own secret first. That way he doesn't look like a hypocrite. But if he lied about his secret, then he could just pretend that he's in the right. And then other people will follow his lead because it's good to share secrets. Yeah, Nico's cooking on that. And, I'm not saying this because I'm mad at David, really. Nico, honey, you seem a little confused. David wasn't lying about anything. He was simply trying to take leadership. Why are you defending him? No, that's a good point. Why was David so insistent that we all exchange our motives? I said before, it was so we could fight against Mono TV's motives. That motive is only effective if we're driven to keep our secrets hidden. But if we shared our secrets, then the motive would lose its power over all of us. And there'd be no reason to murder.
What's your problem?
That's your reasoning, then why don't you tell us what your secret really is? In this argument right here. Why don't you? You first, after all, you made such a big show of setting an example for everyone else to follow. There's no need to be so petty. Of course he won't confess the secret, because I'm right, aren't I? I don't... Did David's plan really help fight against the motive? Oh, he's about to lose it. What do you mean? No harm came out of you sharing your secret, right?
I mean...
I guess it's true that things worked out for me. Nothing bad happened between me, Teruka, or Wit. But all you need is one bad apple to rot the entire barrel. Damn, now that I think about it, a lot of bad stuff has happened because of sharing secrets. Eden trying to share her motive for Arturo made him threaten her life. Nika made a serious attempt to murder Ace over their secret. In addition, Array showing her secret to David caused her to have a breakdown, although I suppose no one else is privy to that. Huh?
It seems
If anything, it seemed as if disclosing the motives caused more harm than good.
Of course not!
Doesn't mean David is at fault. He can't control the actions of others, so how can you blame him for those squabbles? Why are we glazing David? Come on, stop! I only talked to Archer because I believe David. I wouldn't have done it otherwise if David didn't tell me to.
That's... I'm sorry.
I was wrong, I think. Oh wow, big surprise. I admit it. I thought that sharing secrets would be a good idea and things didn't turn out as peacefully as I'd hoped. Then David admits to making mistakes, so stop attacking him. Come on, you are such an airhead, Hoon. Oh my god, bro. What evidence is there not to believe? It's not just a mistake when someone died. It's not just a mistake when David's secret suggests that he intentionally did it to manipulate others. You still don't know for sure what David's secret is. Need I remind you that the only real proof you have is Ace's so-called testimony. Are you really saying you trust Ace's words over all else? Why not? All you're doing is speculating about David's feelings, but you can't prove with evidence. Speculation to you, maybe.
You're wrong.
There's one thing that I know. One particular reason I've never once believed in David's lies to fight against the motive. It's because of what he said on day one. I can almost guarantee you that's what she's going to say right now. David's entire personality is fake. I knew it from our first meeting. Let's go! I knew it! Let's go! His optimism, his charisma, everything about him, it's all a facade. He's just pretending to be a good person. You've all completely fallen for it.
Don't you dare!
How dare you say that about David? You're just making things up to slander him. Me. Shut the fuck up, Who. Oh my god, bro. You are so gullible. David, tell her how wrong she is. David, say something.
My.
Oh, looks like he's run out of defenses. Again, Wit. Why can't you just confirm or deny whose secret you have? We wouldn't be having this argument if you weren't staying quiet.
How dare you!
That's enough! The reason Wood hasn't been saying anything this whole time is because he knows you're all mistaken. Why are you getting so personally offended, Who? Oh my god. David is a considerate person who works hard for everyone's sake. What do the rest of you know? Oh my god, I'm gonna start having a mental breakdown because David and I are good friends. I can speak on his behalf, and I can tell you confidently there's absolutely no way that that's his motive.
Ace is telling the truth.
Yeah, let's go. Speak your shit. Talk your shit, Charles. Huh? What makes you say that? Sorry to blow your cover, Wit, but I can tell you're hiding David's secret. I know you well enough to know when you're trying to protect someone.
Aw, frig!
Not my fault, I'm a terrible liar. Don't say I didn't at least try to save your butt, David.
Yay!
That's good enough of a confession for me. Bonus points for saying but. Okay, dude. Wait, it's actually true? That's your secret, David? Huh? There's no way. The motive secrets have a tendency to freeze dramatically. Surely this is just an unflattering framing, right? Why are you so Told you so. I honestly can't get mad at Who. Out of everyone here, she's the closest to David in the bonding moment in the relaxation room. Probably would have fallen for a straight. Oh, okay, you know what? That's true. I didn't really think of that, but still. Come on, bro. The evidence is right there. I mean, I guess she's just coping, though. Told you so. Eat shit, everyone who doubted me. Get him, Ace. Get him. David? Don't claim up a time like this. Say something. Hair clips are coming out. Just pulling a Xander to defend him.
Sorry. I got a little distracted. That's all. I was just thinking about the last trial.
This man's about to go Nagito mode. Here it comes.
How Min was accused of murder by everyone. And even when she realized that her case was finished, she kept fighting. She kept arguing and yelling and crying. She was innocent. Even when no one believed in her. Even when it made her guiltier. At that time, watching Min, I kept thinking... how utterly pathetic she was. She should have realized that she was wasting her energy with that sad performance. The only thing she accomplished was gathering pity.
Oh, shit.
Back then, I thought to myself, if I was ever in the same situation, then I would know when to stop fighting. That way, I can keep my pride. With that in mind, I guess I should stick to my words and give up. Not to mention, I kinda don't want to give the satisfaction of ruining my life to anyone else.
David?
So then, I am guilty as charged. I'm a lying, manipulative, scumbaggy piece of shit. Is that what you all wanted to hear?
David?
Whoa.
He ate him?!
Or did he totally change his demeanor?
David, calm down!
Hold on. I'm not finished talking. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Or are you all too fucking stupid to know how rude it is to interrupt someone's speech? You were right. I'm a good-for-nothing liar. But
Damn!
I call those lies motivational speeches, and everyone eats it up. People can always change. What complete bullshit! No one ever changes. People who are born lazy, useless, and stupid will stay that way until they die. If you were able to improve yourself into a better person, then it only means you were a better person to begin with. And with that, my career is officially in the trash. Not that it matters anyway, since none of us are going to escape this killing game alive. Oh, it feels so good to say all of that. All that stuff I wanted to say, but had to keep to myself and act all well-mannered instead. Oh, you all should try it. I understand now why you're such an unlikable, irredeemable asshole, Ace. It's really cathartic.
Damn, Ace
You
is
pissed
pissed.
me off!
Damn, I was expecting you a lot of different things, but you're insane. You know what? Maybe you actually did kill Ray.
This is so
Oh
much
gosh,
fun.
oh wow. You had so much stuff pent up inside of you. That's so cool.
That's whack.
Whack, dude. I was keeping that secret out of concern for your career, but if this is how you really act, then your career might be in trouble for reasons out of my control. As I expected. In that case, David, is what Ace said true? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Normally I would continue to insist that Ace is an unreliable witness and a worthless lying piece of shit as well. But I know how it is with you people. Once you reach a conclusion, you'll refuse to believe any evidence that contradicts it. So I'm not going to bother. I will admit, I did indeed meet with Ray last night in the relaxation room. As for what I actually talked to her about, well, I've already forgotten. She's dead now, so who cares? I mean, why memorize the trash in the garbage bin if it's going to be burned anyway? I did actually memorize what was in the garbage. Fuck! Killed her. You totally killed her, damn it. You talked to her around that time when she was killed. You were right next to the playground where we found her body.
Oh, right.
I forgot that we were still accusing me of murder. I did get a little carried away after all. I will say, this fucking background track is a banger. Holy shit. it really fits the tune of the, like, it really fits the mood. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you have a defense then, David? Yeah, I do.
Go fuck yourselves. All of you.
Damn. That is not a fin.
Wow.
Oh, really? Gosh, I never knew. Thanks so much for pointing that out to me and everyone else here who really cleared things up. You fucking idiot. Stop that.
You
Like
know...
you would jump to help others in order to assuage their own insecurities are easy to manipulate. In comes the, just like how I manipulated Xander to try and kill Taruko. Here it comes, I'm telling you guys. It's all because you tried too hard to be some kind, helpful mother figure that you readily accepted that it could be an easy solution to this killing game. Just have everyone expose their secrets, and nothing bad will happen. Now we can all be friends. What a tempting outcome for such a little effort. In spite of how easily you'll spill others' secrets for the sake of peace, you're still too much of a coward to admit your own. That's not what... What's wrong, Julia? Go ahead and share your secrets. It can't be that bad, can it? Or is it worse than mine? Worse than Nico's? Or could it be that you're not actually as noble and strong of a person as you make yourself out to be?
How dare you! I'm trying my best. I really am. I'm just trying to help. I have to be the one to give everyone guidance. That's the only thing I can do. If no one relies on me, then I won't be useful anymore. You knew how I felt, and yet you toyed with my heart! All that time, you acted like you were encouraging us to reveal our secrets to prevent conflict. That was all a lie!
Look, in my defense, waiting 4 days for people to even start murdering each other was way too boring. I had to speed it up a little. You. This whole time you were actively trying to make a murder happen?
I was thinking...
In that case, David is definitely the killer, right?
Really now?
Oh, am I? That's news to me. Someone should have let me know in advance that I was going to be a raised murderer so I could prepare. You literally just admitted you wanted a murder to happen. How the hell can you be innocent? How can you all be this thick in the head? It's a wonder that we survived the last trial. Although, admittedly, you did have Min's stupidity working in your favor.
Shut up and listen.
All you did was foster the right atmosphere for murder to occur. But I'm not the one who killed Ray. That was someone else. Understand? You don't have any actual evidence that connects me to Ray.
Seriously?
Yes we do. You were near the scene of the crime around the same time Ray died. You had some sort of confrontation with her, and you're acting really dickishly right now. Super suspicious. So, what's your point? If we decided who the murder was based upon, and who was at the crime scene, and who's the biggest asshole here, then we should have voted Taruko out last trial.
Shut up!
Shut it. You can be as sarcastic as you want, but that won't change the fact that you still need evidence to defend yourself. You've been acting suspiciously for days regarding this murder thing. According to Ace's account, I talked to Ray in the relaxation room. That note that you deduced from the killer... That note that you deduced was from the killer... Wait. That note that you deduced was from the killer asked her to meet in the playground. And? Those rooms are right next to each other. I fail to see how that makes a difference. You don't even know when I met her. Beyond the vague time of last night. I think I overheard you two talking at 7:30.
You're delusional.
Aren't you making that up now to prove your point? You didn't bring up the time earlier, despite the fact that we already established the time to be relevant to this case. To be fair, you already said Ace was telling the truth earlier. This isn't that much of a stretch. David, under light of new evidence we have learned, you are very suspicious. Understand we do not suspect you to be without good reason. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Human garbage.
You're really all that stupid? Did your mothers drop you on the head when you were a baby? She should have thrown you out in the factory defect pile afterwards, so I wouldn't have to deal with your dumb asshole today. Doesn't sound like a reaction of an innocent person. Listen to me. I'm not the killer. I know when to give up. Like I said, I don't want to end up like Min, futilely fighting a war that I can't win.
Fine. Ah, fucking fine. I killed Ari. Does hearing that make you happy?
You piece of shit. You really admitted to it. You...
How could you do that?
You're horrible. What a mess. How exciting. Dude, you should be ashamed of yourself. I really believed in you. I really trusted you. We all did. And you abused that trust.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no, a bunch of people who I don't give a shit about are mad at me. No, please, anything about your disappointment, I'm sorry. I'll verse time and unmurder Murray immediately. Seriously, what do you expect me to say in response to that? Ray pissed me off. I couldn't let her have my secret, that's all.
That's whack.
Pretty harsh, won't lie. That's whack of you. Holy crap, you're a real scumbag. So, are we supposed to vote now? Might as well. Mono TV? No, wait. We're not done here. I want to know how David did the murder. Can't we please get this over with? I want to be done with this horrible trial. Just vote already.
Listen to me.
There are quite a few mysteries of this case that I want cleared up. Oh? You can't resist the urge to toy with your prey a little longer, can you, Taruko? I already confessed. What more do you want, my hand in marriage? Go die alone. Why drag this out? You already confessed. Don't tell me you're like Veronica and you want to pick apart David's brain or something. That's certainly one good reason to keep it discussing. No, more... Because the more I know about various methods to commit murder, the better I can solve this trials in the future. Do you all have no sense of practicality? Are you not you're not curious in the slightest how David killed her? You don't think that knowledge is useful? Or maybe how about the fact that maybe he could be lying and setting everyone up?
Well...
The murder seems rather straightforward, doesn't it? He hung her. He hung her? Just like that? How? Are you really sure you want to know how I killed her? I thought you'd like if I told you what I did.
Shut up.
I already don't like you. Whatever you say can't possibly lower my opinion of you further. Fair enough. Suppose you could call me a raised murderer, but it's more like I talked her into killing herself. What? She already had a pretty low opinion of herself. She was looking for validation from me. It was pretty easy to convince her that she should die. That's
How could you do that?
terrible. How could you possibly do that? I don't think it's him. Am I crazy for not thinking it's him? Like, I feel like this is the Nagito character of the game. There's no way that they're just, like, not gonna keep him around. Like, he's too well written of a character to, like, just throw him like this. Like, right out the bag. I like this already more than I like someone like, I'm trying to think of, like, who a good example is. Like, I don't know, Korekio when he had his breakdown, or, like, any of the Trial 3 murderers. Like, I just hope this isn't the case and it's not him. Oh, that's true. They do contradict that. Ray wanted to change and you talked her into thinking she couldn't?
Who cares?
Why should I care? Actually, no. To that matter, why should you care? Ray contributed nothing significant value to my life or to yours. Yeah, I'm blanking on that. I don't know. I can't believe I forgot that. Plus, he's manipulating me. He's fucking gaslighting me into thinking it's him. That's crazy. She existed as a background character for a few short days to occasionally interject brief interruptions of bitching, and now she's gone. Ray had just as much impact on our lives as a temporary weather spell, but no one cries when the sun comes out again. That's not true. There's no way I can possibly think like that. We done now? Starting to run out of ways to be an annoyance. No, we're not done. Keep changing the topics to avoid addressing how you actually did it, and it's making me suspicious. I told you, I made her kill herself. Yeah, you still have not explained any of the unresolved mysteries surrounding the murder. What are the fish doing at the crime scene? Oh, right, the fish. I did push her into the pond at some point.
Even so.
That in no way explains how fish from the relaxation room made it into the playground. How did you push her? And why did you push her? Don't say you got into a fight with her, because you said you willingly talked her into suicide.
Who cares?
She changed her mind last minute, so I decided to actively kill her. I don't really understand what the big deal about this all is. Truca, do you think he's lying? Yeah, I do.
Right.
David's acting weird, even considering the fact that he was acting weird to begin with. I'm starting to think he didn't kill Ray at all.
No way!
Whew. But that makes no sense. Are you saying he confessed and made up a story of how he killed Ray in such a cruel manner, knowing that a wrong vote would kill everyone here, including himself? Why would he do that?
Listen to me.
I have no clue why David would lie about murdering Ray, but I do know this. One, he's proven himself to be a liar. Two, his story makes no sense. True. Ray was talked into killing herself? Since when has Ray ever been the type to do what others tell her, much less life and death situations? Much less from someone she was suspicious with to begin with. According to Ace's testimony. Really now?
You're delusional.
First you don't believe that I didn't kill her, now you don't believe that I didn't kill her. You're so inconsistent, it really pisses me off. I already admitted to killing her. Why are you trying to prove me wrong?
You're wrong.
Because I'm trying to survive this class trial. You're lying, David. You're lying on everything, and I don't think you killed Ray at all.
As if I believe that shit.
Damn.
I already confessed to murdering Ray. Isn't that the point of this trial? To identify who killed her? Why are you so stubborn?
Because I suspect that, for whatever reason, you're trying to mislead us all.
You don't even have any proof that I couldn't be Ray's killer. Gosh, Teruko Tawaki. I know you hate anyone who isn't you, but dragging everyone down with you by getting us all executed is a low blow. Even by your standards. You're searching for reasons to distrust others, like you always do. I overheard Ray and Eden's conversation, so I decided to fake a note to lure her out. When I found out she knew my secret, that sealed the deal. I was unable to convince her to kill herself, so I fought and killed her.
That story makes absolutely no sense.
Cook him.
You can't even answer what half of the evidence at the crime scene is for.
Your tendency to distrust others has gone way too far. Really, who cares about your stupid fish? There's way more damning evidence that points to me. After all, I'm the only one who met with Alright near the place her body was found. And during the time she was killed.
You're out of your element.
Oh, cook his ass! Get him, Charles. Get him.
Huh?
Charles? What is it? I suspected David to be lying as well, but when I was trying to think of evidence to prove his innocence, I realized something worse. Worse? That's bad. What is it now?
Shut up!
Everyone shut up, I need to think. Damn it. Trugo, we really fucked up. End of part 1. No! No. No, why do we have to end it there? Fuck, man. See this post for more information. When was this, 1 year ago? That's respectable. Do they have a Twitter account that, like, they give updates on? Kill Cure. Oh, I do remember hearing about that one. Working on Chapter 2, Part 2 is very difficult and tiring, and is more time-consuming than usual, so it seems it will take a long time. I will not go into the reasons as to why this is the case. I rewrote this post many times trying to express my feelings or explain the reasons why things are taking this long. But it always seems like it always comes out of... but it seems like it always comes out as sounding really miserable, so instead I'm going to say nothing the matter and move on. It would be nice to post some preview of Chapter 2, Part 2, but it would be either spoilers or it'd be generic to avoid spoilers and spoiling anything that it kind of looks indistinguishable from the first half of the trial, so it feels pointless. My other thing was... Damn, dude. If Cartoon Danganronpa was able to make its first trial, Danganronpa the spare time, definitely push through. Don't lose hope. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to lose hope. I want to follow them just so I can get updates. What is this one? I feel like I remember seeing this one years ago. Holy shit. What's become of this one? When I originally heard of Project Eden's Garden, this is the like one that I originally thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because I remember seeing this monkey before, and I remember a lot of these designs. I remember this guy, I remember this one, that one, because the designs were pretty interesting. Bizarrosaurus. Kokorosaro. Is this one an actual game? This one looks interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it is going to be a game. Interesting. Argument, armament, and closing argument are done. To be clear, still a lot of CGs left, plus the execution. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Here's some unrelated sprites. Interesting. These look like beta designs for some of the characters. That looks like Teruko. That one looks like Little Buddy Xander. I don't know who that one would be. I don't know who these other three would be. Interesting though. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for now, guys. I mean, is there anything I can update with this? So let me go back and screen cap that, because I think it was in this one, right? Okay, let's go through this one more time. Now that we have new information. Alright, so you're a murderer and you hold no remorse. I want to say Veronica's secret is 100% she used to harm herself for fun. That's true. I could probably see that. So this is David. We already knew this. I already could figure that from the start. Your body's falling apart, but you'll still refuse to eat. That is, Ace. We know that one now. This one is Eden. You hide your name and birthright to pretend that you aren't. That's Jay. This one is, Array. Your mother said you always admit that truth. This one is Wit, I think we said. This one's Charles. This one is Arthur. Or sorry, Arturo. And this is the one that you said is probably... I'm going to save that one just because it's not one that we have confirmed, but I believe it. This one is Rose. This one is Nico. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one you said is Veronica, which honestly, I could see that. I think I could definitely see that. You're quite the hopeless child. Dying once wasn't enough, so you attempted suicide 3 times. Poison, probably who? Yeah, let's go with who for that one. It's not your fault, but you didn't. But just that you didn't go with them. So you've got left what's her name? Min, Xander, and Levi, and Taruko. This one's either Taruko or Xander. I think we'll just like put like a Taruko / David for these, because I feel like these are definitely theirs. Or did I say David? I meant Xander. And I think this is just gonna be Levi, yeah. And then that leaves this one being, Min. That's it. That's what we got. Actually, scratch that. Whose secret might be the one Min has, considering she was an immigrant? I mean, honestly, I could see this one being a who one, because I mean, I don't know. I actually don't really know. My handwriting looks as bad as fucking Taruko's right now, I'm not gonna lie. But that's what I'm guessing. I think Levi's gonna be the murderer. I originally thought it was the one that Arturo had, but I guess not. If it's, I could still be Levi. I don't know. The thing that I'm just trying to think of is like, how did this murder happen? How? It still just doesn't make sense to me. 'Cause he probably knows. David's got to know who it was. Here's the thing. What if it's another case of someone was walking by at the right time conveniently, and Levi was walking by as he heard the whole thing with, here's the other thing. I think it could be Levi. Especially with the way how he, like, threatened Ace, the, like, cold look. I could see it being him. I really could. I mean, I've been saying that since the beginning, but I think it honestly might just be him. We'll see, though. We'll see. Wow, it's already 8:30. I'm probably gonna have to end shit now. I appreciate you guys all watching and joining me for this series. I'm genuinely having like a lot of fun with it. Like, I think this is probably one of the best, at least so far. It's probably my favorite one that I've watched. I really was liking cartoons and Danganronpa for a while, and I still do. It's definitely up there for me, but man, this one was just so good. This is a really good one. I think the writing in this one is really good. But I'm trust me, when the trial comes out for this one, the second half, and for cartoons and Danganronpa, I'll definitely be watching it. Until then, I don't know if there's any other ones that we could watch. If you guys have any recommendations, You can either say it in chat now, or if not, you can just comment it on the video. Either way works, and I will definitely consider it, because I'm enjoying getting into Fangans again. It's been a while. It has been a minute. But we'll see. I might do Danganronpa another. Consider it. Don't know 100% if I will go through with that one or not, because I already know a good majority of that one. But Eden's Garden Chapter 1 is coming out in 2 to 3 months, so look out for that. Yeah, I know that Diana's voice actor, Snow, we did a podcast episode, and she said that that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So I am definitely very excited for that. I will be playing that. Trust me. That's not what I'm going to be sleeping on. But other than that one, is there like any other ones that are like, I wouldn't say completed, but like have like a decent amount to them already that are worth getting into? Like other than Danganronpa and other, I mean, I can always react to the first game if that's even like a thing. I don't know if that is like a thing, but if that one's an option, I'd love to get into that, because I don't know anything about Danganronpa and other, the first one. Like, that one... Let me see if I can find that. If I can find that one and I can play that for you guys, I will definitely try and do that one, but let me look. Danganronpa, another one. The first game of Danganronpa and others is really good. You should definitely... Where can I play it at? Because, like, right now I just looked it up, and I'm only seeing stuff from the fandom stuff. There's a Let's Play from Weeby News. One year ago, someone said they were playing it. How can you play it, though? Can you play Danganronpa another 2? No clue where, though. You can. Okay. All right. I'm gonna look into that. We'll try and make that one the next one that we try, because I definitely do want to try that one. I don't know anything about the first game really. But the second game I have a lot of knowledge on. I have to give you guys an idea of where my knowledge extent is for Super Danganronpa and other 2. I've gotten to the point where there's... I'm trying to figure out a way of saying this without spoiling it. I think the easiest way I can say it without spoiling is shark scene. Does that maybe give you guys an idea? That might give you guys an idea, hopefully. I'm just trying my best not to spoil anything for people who haven't played or watched it. Yeah, chapter 5. Yeah, that's the last thing I remember. Yeah, I think I remember watching Weeby News, or it was either Weeby News or it was Blaze. One of them played it or watched it or whatever, and I remember watching up to that point. But past that, I have like no knowledge, or little to no knowledge. So that's the last thing I remember when it comes to that series. I don't remember all the details of all the trials. I just remember watching mainly like who gets like killed and like the executions. That's like the main things I remember from that series. So I could always do like another reaction to it, but I don't know how good it would be considering you guys wouldn't get my legitimate how would you say it? You wouldn't get my legitimate reaction out of it. That's what I'm trying to say. But you could probably still experience the trials. I got spoiled and still enjoyed it. Yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to honestly just try and... I might just have to bite the bullet and just still watch it. I do seriously want to enjoy it. I think I'll have fun with it, but we'll see. I will end the stream here, though, guys. Thank you guys also so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I have if you guys couldn't tell by my fit here, I've got a One Piece chapter I gotta read before the end of the night, and I gotta try and upload that quick, so I'm gonna do that. But thank you guys so much for being here with me for this entire series. I mean, I know more is still gonna come out at some point, but considering it'll be a bit, I do want to say thank you guys so much for engaging in chat with me and, you know, sticking with my experience for this. I'm hoping you enjoyed my reactions, considering I didn't really know too much about this. I can't believe I guessed everything right about the victim and, like, the location and how it happened somewhat. That still blows me away. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. I will catch you guys next time. We'll try and figure out what we're gonna play soon. Keep it virtual. Peace.